Hello, my dear students. I hope you're doing fine. Today's lesson is a vocabulary review from the story Dear Mr. Blueberry. Vocabulary word. We have details. Please repeat after me. Details. Very good. Now, what is the meaning of this word? When we say details, it means small bits of information or additional information from the word that you're defining or giving meaning. For example, this diagram shows the details of the toy cash register. So in this picture, you can see some of the words or the names of the parts of the toy cash register. Those are called details or other information about the toy cash register. Say the word once again, details. Let's go to the next word. Disappoint. Disappoint. Can you please read the word twice? Disappoint. Disappoint. Now, when we say disappoint, this means to make someone sad because something expected did not happen. Were you once disappointed? For example, you wanted something, but it didn't happen. Or you are expecting something, but you didn't get it, or it didn't happen. So somehow you feel so sad and disappointed. For example, it will disappoint Johnny if he does not have a bedtime story read to him. Look at his facial expression. He looks gloomy because he was disappointed. He is disappointed because he doesn't have a bedtime story to read to him or to be read by his mother or his father. Let's spell the word disappoint. 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 Great. Let's go to the next word. Can you read the word? Okay, follow Miss Anna. Forcibly. Forcibly. It came from the root word of force. Forcibly. What's the meaning of this word? Strongly or by force. For example, firefighters carry a special axe so they can forcibly enter a burning house if necessary. Say the word once again, forcibly. Now, can you make a sentence out of this word? Okay. Let's go to the next word. Forcibly. I know you can read this word. Great. Information. Information. Now, who can give me the meaning of this word? Who can make a guess what's the meaning of this word? Information. Information is about facts about a person, place, or thing. So it could be some details or facts about a certain person or a place or a thing or an animal. So for example, the encyclopedias in the library contain a great deal of information. If you wanted to find more information, about a certain person or a place or a thing, you can read encyclopedias. Or you can also read some magazines or other pamphlets or journals. There you go. Those are encyclopedias. Let's go to the next word. Information. Oceans. Oceans. Large bodies of salt water where whales and other animals live. Of course, I know that you know the meaning of this word oceans. For example, this strange snail lives in the ocean. Now look at that strange snail. It looks wonderful, right? It has different colors. At first, you will not realize that it's a snail. It is strange because snail usually lives on the land, not in the ocean. Actually, it's not really on the land. You can see snail that lives on a particular small body of water like swamps or rivers or muddy soil. Snail. Let's go to the next. Straw. Straw. Follow Miss Anna. Straw. Straw. To rub something gently. To rub something gently. For example, dogs love it when you stroke them. Yes, if you have a pet dog or a pet cat, so dogs or cats love it when you stroke them, when you rub something gently to them in your hands, or when you use your body to rub into them. They love it. They feel the warmth of your body and your love to them. Just like that. Say the word once again. Stroke. Stroke. Let's spell the word stroke. 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 What's the meaning of the word stroke again? Oh, you should remember it. To rub something gently. Next, let's have some tests for you to master the vocabulary words. Now you need to complete the sentence and choose the correct answer. Choose the right vocabulary from the choices in the box. Now, scientists now say there are 5 oceans: the Atlantic, the Pacific, the Arctic, the Indian, and the Southern. There you go. Oceans. Number 2. Now you have the same choices: details, disappoint, forcibly, information, oceans, and stroke. Now you need to complete the sentence again. If you want more blank about a topic, you might look in the dictionary. So what are you going to choose? Is it details, disappoint, forcibly, information, oceans, or stroke? Exactly, information. Now, if you want more information about a topic, you might look in the dictionary or encyclopedias. Or you can also research some of the information or additional information using internet. Next is the teacher said, "This story is very good, but I would like you to include more blank." Details, disappoint, forcibly, information, oceans, stroke. Great. Details. Can you please tell me what's the meaning of the word details again? Can you still remember the meaning of the word details? Wonderful. Details means bits of information or additional information. Next, the burglar blank entered through the window. Now, do you know what's the meaning of that word? Yes, it's a thief. Forcibly entered through the window. Okay, forcibly. Can you imagine what it would feel like to blank a whale? Very good. Stroke a whale. Can you imagine what it would feel like to stroke a whale? To rub something gently your hand to a whale? Will you not be afraid to do that? Maybe some of you wanted to try to do that. I'd like to if I have a chance. But of course, a blue whale is a big mammal. It's a big, big whale. So maybe you will be afraid if you will see a certain whale in person or in reality. Now, here is the picture. There you go. It seems like the whale is so kind and the whale likes to be touched or to be stroked by those men. Next, you're doing great. I know that you are smart, but you need to remember this vocabulary. Your vocabulary bank is very useful in speaking English. You know that. So here, I didn't mean to blank mom and dad by throwing my football through the window. What is your answer? Great, disappoint. Sometimes we didn't mean to disappoint our parents, our teachers, our friends, but things happen. Things just happen. We cannot control them. So all you just need to do is to say sorry, to apologize, and do your best not to do that mistake again. So don't disappoint your mom and dad. They will feel very sad. Just like, for example, they are hoping that you will do your best in your studies, but then somehow they got disappointed because you didn't do your best. You got lazy this term, or you didn't focus to your studies because you wanted to play, or you just wanted to feel relaxed and you don't make serious about your lessons and homework. So somehow your teachers and your parents will feel disappointed. And that is a negative feeling because we don't only feel sad, we also feel bad about it because we wanted the best for you. Your parents wanted you to be the best person, your teachers wanted you to be the best person in the world as you can, and of course, to become successful in your life in the future. So, I hope that you will do your best in your life, not only in your studies, but also in your developing your skills and talents, as well as being a good person to other people. Make them proud of your achievements. Don't make them disappointed. Let's review the vocabulary words. We're done. So we have 6 vocabulary. Number 1, all you need to do is read the word twice and the meaning only once. Okay, let's read together. Details, details, small bits of information. Disappoint, disappoint, to make someone sad because something expected didn't happen. Forcibly, forcibly, strongly, by force. Information, information, facts about a person, place, or thing. Oceans, oceans, large bodies of salt water where whales and other animals live. Stroke, stroke, to rub something gently. Now, can you read it by yourselves? Details, details, disappoint, disappoint, forcibly, forcibly, information, information, oceans, oceans, stroke, stroke. Very good. Now, let's match the words to its meaning as an evaluation about your comprehension about the vocabulary. Number 1, details. Number 2, disappoint. Number 3, forcibly. Number 4, information. Number 5, oceans. And number 6, stroke. Now here are the choices. Letter A, large body of salt water where whales and other animals live. Letter B, strongly, by force. Letter C, small bits of information. Letter D, facts about a person, place, or thing. Letter E, to make someone sad because something didn't happen. And letter F, to rub something gently. So let's go to number 1. So all you need to do is match the words to its meaning. Details. What is your answer? Tick tock, tick tock. I'm going to give you just 5 to 10 seconds. Excellent. Letter C. Small bits of information. Oh, number 2 is given already. Okay, disappoint is letter E. To make someone sad because something didn't happen. Number 3, forcibly, strongly, by force. Okay, I'll give you a few seconds to think about the answer in number 4. Information. Come on, try to think about the answer. Don't just wait for me. Okay, excellent. The answer is letter D. Facts about a person, place, or thing. You're doing great. Number 5, oceans. That's very easy for you. Of course, the answer is letter A. How about number 6? That will be very easy for you because there is only one left. Letter F, to rub something gently. Awesome. Now, I hope that you learned about the vocabulary words and you're going to use these vocabulary in your daily speaking of English in your daily lives. Now, dear Mr. Blueberry, have fun!
Dear Mr. Blueberry.
Oh, look! I found this note, and I can read the first part. It says, Dear Leona, that's me! And then it says,
Hey, Leona. How's it going?
Hi, Lionel. Can you help me read this note right here?
Yeah, sure. It says, Dear Leona, I'm in a book called Dear Mr. Blueberry. I'm upstairs in fiction on the third shelf behind the duck. Love, Emily.
Oh, who's Emily?
I don't know. Find the duck, we find Emily.
Let's go. Excuse me, sir. Could you move over a little tiny bit over there? We need to get to those shelves. Okay. 1, 2, 3. Oh, find it, Lionel. Find it.
Okay, all right. See, Dear Mr. Blueberry, Dear Mr. Blueberry. That's it. Hey, Dear Mr. Blueberry by Simon James.
Oh, let's read it, Lionel. Let's read it. It must be kind of magic. Wow.
Dear Mr. Blueberry, I love whales very much, and I think I saw one in my pond today. Please send me some information on whales, as I think he might be hurt. Love, Emily.
Dear Emily, here are some details about whales. I don't think you'll find it was a whale you saw because whales don't live in ponds, but in salt water. Yours sincerely, your teacher, Mr. Blueberry.
Dear Mr. Blueberry, I am now putting salt into the pond every day before breakfast. And last night, I saw my whale smile. I think he is feeling better. Do you think he might be lost? Love, Emily.
Dear Emily, please don't put any more salt in the pond. I'm sure your parents won't be pleased. I'm afraid there can't be a whale in your pond because whales don't get lost. They always know where they are in the oceans. Yours sincerely, Mr. Blueberry.
Dear Mr. Blueberry, tonight I am very happy because I saw my whale jump up and spurt lots of water. He looked blue. Does this mean he might be a blue whale? Love, Emily. P.S. What can I feed him with?
Dear Emily, blue whales are blue, and they eat tiny shrimp-like creatures that live in the sea. However, I must tell you that a blue whale is much too big to live in your pond. Yours sincerely, Mr. Blueberry. P.S. Perhaps it is a blue goldfish?
Dear Mr. Blueberry, last night I read your letter to my whale. Afterward, he let me stroke his head. It was very exciting. I secretly took him some crunched up cornflakes and breadcrumbs. This morning I looked in the pond and they were all gone. I think I shall call him Arthur. What do you think? Love, Emily.
Dear Emily, I must point out to you quite forcibly now that in no way could a whale live in your pond. You may not know that whales are migratory, which means they travel great distances each day. I am sorry to disappoint you. Yours sincerely, Mr. Blueberry.
Dear Mr. Blueberry, tonight I'm a little sad. Arthur has gone. I think your letter made sense to him, and he has decided to be migratory again. Love, Emily.
Dear Emily, please don't be too sad. It really was impossible for a whale to live in your pond. Perhaps when you are older, you would like to sail the oceans, studying and protecting whales. Yours sincerely, Mr. Blueberry.
Dear Mr. Blueberry, it's been the happiest day. I went to the beach, and you'll never guess. But I saw Arthur. I called to him, and he smiled. I knew it was Arthur because he let me stroke his head. I gave him some of my sandwich. And then we said goodbye. I shouted that I loved him very much, and I hope you don't mind. I said you loved him too. Love, Emily and Arthur. The end.
Oh, you must really like those books. Who's the fourth one you take?
Mama, we just read the best book. This character named Emily wrote me a note that led us to it.
Wow, that's cool. Just a minute, sweetie. I'm helping someone. That book is due back next Friday. I hope you enjoy it.
Oh, thank you. I'm certain that I will.
Bye, Mr. Blueberry.
Mr. Blueberry?
Mr. Blueberry, come back!
Excellent! What's next on Between the Lions? A whale of a good time with the letters W-H. Whoa!
Whale. W-H. W-H. Whip. Whisk. Whistle.
It's game time and welcome to the Blending Bowl. I'm Terry Bradshaw and I'll be doing the play-by-play today for this incredible showdown. In red we have Team and in white we have Team Earl. And there's the kickoff. Unbelievable, what a play. Well, that's about it, folks. And until next time for the Blending Bowl, I'm Terry Bradshaw. Hey, thanks for watching.
And now, a word from Mr. Fred Newman.
Whoosh, 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 wah, 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 ooh, ooh, woo, 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 shh, shh, whoosh, 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 whoosh.
W-H. Wha.
If you were...
If you were a blue whale, you wouldn't be a fish. You'd be a mammal. Mammals have mothers who feed their babies milk. Mammals live on land and in the ocean. If you were a baby blue whale, you'd drink 100 gallons of milk a day. When you got bigger, you'd eat a shrimp-like creature called krill. You could never eat just one. You'd eat 5 tons a day. If you were a blue whale, you'd hold your breath and dive. You'd know how to suck down krill, but not the water. After 20 minutes, you'd take a breather. You'd breathe out through the biggest nostrils in the world, also known as blowholes. You would grow until you were as long as 3 school buses. You'd be the biggest animal on Earth, head to tail. That is, if you happen to be a blue whale.
Flying off the shelf once again.
Now, isn't it an amazing story? Now we will talk more about the blue whale and Dear Mr. Blueberry reading comprehension in our next lesson. Now for your homework, please draw a picture connection of each word or each vocabulary, and you need to write a short sentence about the picture that you draw that uses the vocabulary word. So have a nice day and see you soon. Bye bye.